What's up, guys? It's Lion King Zachary. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Mine was great, and yeah, let's dive right in. Today's subject is getting a better training regime. I think working out is pretty essential to have a good life, to have a good mental, to be present in every situation, to not be, lunatic and out of it. It keeps you down to earth because you're always feeling pain. So you can't be dreaming about anything else. So in that way it helps, and you also feel better every day. You feel stronger, you feel more aesthetic, you feel leaner. You can permit yourself to eat more, or allow yourself. Yeah, allow. Sorry, man, my friend just took over. But yeah, anyways, training regime. Why is it so important? Because first off, when you start going to the gym, you can't have any expectations. You just go. I used to my first 2 weeks I'd go for 2 hours, maybe even more, and I just train everything. I just try everything out. And I didn't understand shit. I wasn't looking like a clown, but I wasn't doing anything intentionally. I was doing some I think it's side curls. When you train your shoulders, but I do that on a but after doing some bench press. I do pretty much anything. I wasn't doing jack shit for real. I trained everything at once, and I didn't even know what I was training, except for bench press. I knew it was for my chest, but I thought I was training my biceps and my chest this day, and I wasn't. I was training so much random shit I didn't know. But yeah, that's why the two first weeks are really important because it helps you figuring out things, how your body works, how your body works, how your muscle flex, when they contract, when is the time that they are in tension, because all those things really matter. How much time you can use per set. I mean per repetition. My bad. But yeah. So after a while, I got into another regime where I train, let's say chest Monday, back Tuesday, biceps Wednesday, core on core on Thursday, legs on Friday, and shoulders on Saturdays. Yeah, but it got to a point where you know working out 6 days a week was pretty much a fucking bother. I hated it. Going fucking almost every day for 1 hour felt pretty dumb. Doing cardio in between. So every workout lasted like an hour and a half. It felt pretty bad, taking so much time for so little gains after a while. Last few weeks I've had, pitiful gains. My weight isn't moving. I've gained 20 pounds and then I'm static. It feels like shit. But yesterday I figured, since I can't be working out as I usually do this week since I'm going on vacation and I won't be near my gym, I have to focus and find a way to train everything in 2 to 3 days. And that's what I figured yesterday. I do chest, back, and biceps in one day, and the next day I do core, legs, and shoulders. So I do it in 2 days, and it's only this morning that I figured, shit, this is actually way better than I expected. Because it didn't only, I only really trained my chest and my back. Because my biceps were so fucking wrecked, and my triceps, my forearms were so demolished that I didn't even need to train them. After working out for my chest and my back, they were fucking wrecked to smithers. And when I woke up, my shoulders were also fucked. I didn't even think they'd be, in a pitiful state, but they are. So the next day, today I only had to do, abs and my legs. And I think shoulders, legs, and abs are the absolute fucking worst workout. But taking one off is already pretty good. You know, you do four trainings in one day, and the next day you do the two worst. So they're pretty balanced. And I figured this is the best regime I can get, so I can get the most gains in the shortest amount of times. Because what I would do is, train run a muscle group per day, but that wasn't really efficient because then I can only work one muscle group, let's say chest, per week. I can't do it more than this because I'm occupied this day on that, this day on this day doing that, and it kind of limits what I can get. So what I've figured is one day I do, four muscle groups, the next day I do the two worst. So the day after, I rest in quotes. I can do some cardio or some shit, and then, my upper body is pretty much healed back up, and then I go gym. So I work out 2 days in a row. The other day I rest. Then I can do 2 days in a row and just get in that flow. So I can train each muscle group twice a week. And some week I might be able to do three because I'm not really sure I'll be able to do a workout with only 2 days of rest for like my upper body. I'm not quite sure, but I'll see then. But worst case scenario, I only do them twice a week, and that's pretty good. I double my gains just by changing one thing out of my mind. Just saying, okay, let's do all of these this day and all of these this day. So yes, I work out more time, but now I don't even take breaks when I train. Because what I used to do is, I do one machine, take a break, 3 to 5 minutes to get my breath, do some cardio, like I'd run for 3 minutes, or walk on the incline at a fast pace, just to have something to do in between, then get back in. But what I do now is I do chest, then straight into back, back to back to back, not stopping, and it lets all of your muscle not stay at rest. They're always fucking fired up. That's why my biceps are so fucking wrecked, because I've just kept using them nonstop. I mean my arms overall, and even my shoulders, because when you do back workouts, you use your shoulders to pull it behind. And even some chest exercise that I do use my shoulders. So I can work out four muscle groups in one day just because I I had to make a change. Just this one week I had to make a change. So I forced this idea that I could do this, and it ended up being even better. And now it's going to be my all the time plan. So you have to switch regime and switch it up, try new things, because you'll never truly find the best recipe. You have to keep trying, finding what suits you well, and it's only with trial and error that you can find something that suits you better. Because sticking to something that works will eventually cap out. You won't be able to gain anything from it. At some point, I won't be able to continue gaining from this regime. I'll have to do it, you know, 3 times a week, maybe 4 times a week. Maybe I'll have to train full body in one day. And the one day and the other day I'll do the same. So, the first day is kinda wrecking it, slightly, and the next day is wrecking it to fucking smitters. To be sure that every muscle is fucking scrap. But yeah, you gotta always switch it up, find new ways of operating, because there is no true way to operate. You always have to switch it up, find your own way. Because it's only with, practice that you can find a better way of training. Anyways, hope y'all got the message and you had a wonderful day. Have a good one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Really helps. And eat well, sleep well, study well, train well, rest well. I don't fucking know. Anyways, love y'all.